Hey, what is going on, everybody? I'm coming at you with some more Ride 3 gameplay, and this is multiplayer this time on the Xbox One. And this is on Okayama International, the smallest layout, and we're on the Patone S1R lightweight. And I was gonna make like a highlights video of my multiplayer races from today, but this race was good enough by itself to show, so I'm just gonna show the whole race because it's only like 5 minutes or so. So my goal in the beginning of these races is basically just not to die and get thrown off the bike by slamming into somebody else, which is tougher than it sounds, because my connection usually isn't that good because I'm from America and most of the other racers are not. So a lot of the times they're glitching around the circuit and stuff, but this race I managed to stay on the bike the whole time. And I stay far to the outside here so I don't get hit by anybody. And look at that, we're almost done with a lap already. Each lap is, I think, right around a minute. So it's really not too long of a race. And we start off staying on the bike the whole time. We're still in 5th. We do seem to have good straight line power. I noticed right there when I was racing that I was past 4th and I almost got up to 3rd just on this straight. So this bike does have nice straight line power for this this class of racing. I forget what class this is. I think it's like R7, the game called it. But yeah, we're coming up to 3rd now. I think he hits that cone out of the way. I was getting afraid of that cone. But we pass him on the straight too somehow. I guess we just have a lot of power. And I think we hold him off here and then we get into 2nd place. And this race is going by fast and the leader is pretty far ahead, so we gotta hurry up. We're almost done with 2 laps already. So something I noticed while I was playing multiplayer is I really feel like it should have some qualifying. This guy just tried to dive by me and just missed. And I think that's the last time we see him because we get pretty good distance from him on this straightaway. But I think this this online portion of the game should have qualifying, so you could qualify your way onto the starting grid instead of it being absolute chaos every single race. But I mean, the absolute chaos is, you know, it does make for some good videos. I do have some other clips that I might post of just the chaos on the opening lap of some other races. But I think the game would benefit greatly from having qualifying in the beginning, even a practice session, just so people don't go flying off the track all race. So we're coming up here, we have 2nd place in our sights, and we actually have 1st place up there in our sights. And I think he just flew off the track right there for some reason. I don't know why. And we get up to 2nd with that. So now we have our sights set on the leader, and as we cross the start-finish line here, nice 53-second lap, there's only 2 laps to go to try to catch him and get to the win, so we gotta get moving here. This guy's racing pretty clean, and fortunately so are we. We haven't crashed or anything, so it does make for some good racing when that happens. One thing I wanted to mention is I do still have the braking line on the track because there's so many bike track combinations that it's so hard to just hop into a race with no practice or anything and race the circuit perfectly. It's super hard to do that, so I do have the braking line on. I know it doesn't make for the best video because you see it on the track for most of the video, but it made for some good racing at least, so I'm going to count that as a benefit. And just like that, we're about to go into the final lap of the race. 3rd place is gone from our sights, so we only have to look ahead for this one. We just got 1st place right in front of us, and we're going to see what we can do here on this final lap. We're not doing anything dirty, obviously. I'm just trying to get near him right here, trying to make him make a mistake or something, but he's pretty solid. He doesn't really budge there. And one thing I wanted to mention too is these bikes, this is like 650 cc's or something on this small Okayama layout, actually works really well, rather than like a 1000 or a liter bike or something like that. These bikes seem really well suited to this circuit. And here we go, the final 2 corners. What can we do? This guy blows the 1st corner a little bit and we catch him. And then I try to get a really good exit coming out of this one. And we just don't have enough power to get to him. But dang, that was a close race. So these multiplayer races are really fun, especially with the close racing, so I'll probably keep making more. So I'll see you guys in the next one.